But Jenna, back to the British royals, and Meghan has been out mingling with celebrities this week. Omid Scobie, who we know is close to Meghan and Harry, has just released his book Endgame. Is there anything new in this?
No, this is the hilarious part. The only thing new, Cara, is he came out a couple of days ago saying, look, this isn't about my relationship with Harry and Meghan. This is about the current state of the royal family as it is right now. Yet, interestingly, people have released an excerpt, and it's essentially just picking up pieces from what we saw in Spare by Prince Harry about a year ago. Who would have thought Prince Harry and Prince William are not speaking? And it's probably going to fracture the royal family forever, but both of them are too stubborn to deal with it. So I think, this guy calls himself to be an insider, but he should just call it for what it is and just say that, old mate Meg was my source, and that's why you should buy my book, because it is definitely juicy.
But Angela, look, the Sussexes have had plenty to say. Is this corroborating, I suppose, without them saying it directly?
I don't think they've got anything to do with this book. Look, they know they can make money by themselves. Harry's book sold its socks off with this talk of Meghan having a book. I think Omid Scobie had a couple of sources close to the Sussexes and has peddled that, but there's nothing new there.
Angela, staying with you, your former colleague Angela Levin, who's quite the queen of royal commentary, has had a bit to say about Meghan and how she essentially inserted herself between Harry and his family. What are your thoughts on her comments this week? Because they were quite brutal.
They were very brutal. She basically said that Meghan is a vixen, a sort of Yoko Ono type character who's steered Harry away from the royal family. Look, I don't fully agree with that. Harry is a grown man. That said, I think right from the outside, and also when you read Spare cover to cover, it's very evident that Meghan is a power player. She's also a divisive character, and I think a lot of that division that she had in her own family and in her own relationships and personal life before meeting Harry has now knocked onto him. I think it'll be really interesting as he hits his 40s, as he will next year, and when he decides that he wants his children to have some connection with the family that he left behind. And I think that's when there'll be tensions come to play. And, these two, they don't work things out by turning inwards and being conciliatory and compromise. That's not how they do it with other people. So there's no suggestion that they can do it with each other. I don't think it's a marriage that's going to last.
No, you're probably not the first person to say that either. Jenna, I've only got about 30 seconds, but Prince William, he's the patron of the British Football Association. He attended Bob Charlton's funeral this week. The Royals cover a variety of patronages and events. This really hits to the core of British culture, though, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, Cara. And I think especially now, when I think that everyone's hitting on such hard times when it comes to, the economy, I think the state of politics in the UK at this point in time. And I think William showing up and really showing his true colours, because he does love football, is what mattered. And of course, so is little Prince George. I think it was a really lovely moment that he did arrive at that lovely tribute.
Absolutely. Ladies, thank you so much. Angela Mollard, Jenna Clark, thank you again.